Alright, so this is another video about fixing cars. This time I got this 2010 Toyota Corolla. Problem with this, somebody work and trying to put the BT I really don't know exactly what the name on this is, but this is to help the advance the timing, and somebody replaced the two of them. Cutting this piece over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. They cut it off. Well, he cut it off. It is someone is working with people fixing car for them, I guess, and they just not fixing it right, I guess. So I gotta put a new timing belts and new guys. That means I have to remove everything. I gotta take the engine mount, take the alternator all the way down, take the air compression, just leave it hanging somewhere there, and remove all the bolts. The whole piece has to come up, and it's gonna come up, can go down. So this is what I'm doing, fixing somebody else's mistake, and I already got everything kind of prepared over here. I gotta remove that pulley on the bottom, and the tension on this is this bolt to remove the belt. So this is pretty simple. As soon as I got this, I got a bolt down here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look like this is a 12. This is a 12 head. The one in the bottom is a 14 head. Already got the battery disconnect. Got to remove this plug. Really, I don't have to remove it. Just probably pop it off and leave it there hanging. Leave it hanging somewhere in there. I got to dump the water too, because it's gonna go out. As soon as I remove that thing, I got to remove the water pump, which is this pulley right there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of hard to see. This is really tight. I done it before, removing a head gasket before on the same year, so it should be no problem. It's just gonna take some time to do it. On a video, just only take probably 15 minutes, but it really take more than that. Like I say, 2010 Toyota Corolla S. All right, so make sure everybody understand this. It can only be removed with this tool. There's no other way. So take this one off. And there you go. That's the way to take this off. You might buy a kit that got all kind of bolts. You can use it for any type of job you're doing. So looking over here, I'm not gonna have to, I got clearance over here. I don't have to remove the AC compressor. I do have to remove this filter part over here. So some oil is gonna go down, so I gotta remove all those balls around and all the way to the top, and should be a easy piece. Over here on top, let me show you. Over here on top, I still gotta remove this mount because it has to come off no matter what. There's some hiding bolts somewhere, and there should be like a sensor on the back over here, which is got to be removed. To make sure before started separate that thing, you gotta make sure all the connectors are unplugged. All right, so I got the cover off, which is over here. And that is a little work to do on there trying to take that off. Now, if you can see the change, I can almost pull it out. Well, it doesn't have the This part over here is where the tension is. So when you guys ready to put it on, you're gonna have to make sure that everything is on mark. Now for that, there's a mark over here, there's a mark over there, and there's a mark on the bottle that we're gonna have to locate. So, and so it's right now it's on top. I don't think we need to do anything with this one. There also this one got marked, so we got to move it to the mark. Move this one to the mark, and then find the piston mark on the other one. Everything here is gonna have silicone, the best silicone you guys can find. That's what you guys will use. Probably clean this a little bit because it has some kind of metal shake. Okay, that's a metal shake right there. This is not that much, but so I gotta clean everything. Put the ball in there with something else so we can turn it. So I can turn it and remove this guy, put a new guides on it, and put the new change. Like I say, I gotta put this on the right position, so that way everything's gonna be on time. And over here I gotta do the pretty much the same. Find the marks. I believe this one is gonna stay over here, and this one is the one that's gonna stay like over here. And the other one, which is the same, is right here. It's like a little dot that you can find. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys can see. Before I put the timing change, I gotta make sure this one is on mark. So you see the little dot in there. It's a little dot, and then there is a little dot behind this one. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see, it's right there. You guys, if you guys gonna do that, you gotta alignment that, because this is the crankshaft sensor that it also needs to be on the same. And the rest are dark for the color change. So you gonna put it on there. Let's get it up. And let me show you over here. Over here, this is the dock that's gonna be on the back of this one. I don't know if you can see the little spot. It's a little spot there. Let me remove this one. So right now we don't need it to be on. This is the old one anyway, so I gotta put the new one on. Just trying to show you guys the marks that I got over here. This guy, they're still in good condition, but I'm gonna have to remove those. We don't need those. So the good thing with this change is it's all marked. There's nobody can make a mistake out of it. See the mark there, and we got the mark over here has to be in between, and this is the last one. Like I said, this is this line over here is gonna have mark right on the back. There's a little dot in there, and this one this is the only one that go across. Well, when you got this is gonna have to be like this. That's the way that's supposed to look. And this one here, it's gonna have to come back just a little bit, and it'll be in the center. So like I said, the mark for this one has to go across on the other side. This one go across. This is the only one that'll go with the nut on the back. Now you can see the little dot on there, that's right there. So this is what I'm gonna use on this engine. This one supposed to be like over here, and the last guy who worked on it delete that thing and cut it off. This needs to be there, and I got the new guy. We're not gonna do nothing with the bottle change because it's still in good condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this change out of the way, and then I have to clean everything, all the mess that's in there. Here I got the new change. I gotta go through, make sure it looks the same as that one, and replace it, guys. I already got one ball off, the other one is loose. I must put this on and just go ahead and put the change on it and start work on cleaning all that stuff, because it's not gonna have a gasket. I have to make the gasket by using silicone, or the best gasket make it good as possible. And I'll be back when I got everything back in there, so I can show you where the marks for the timing belt is gonna be, if I can get it right. All right, I got the timing marked, ready to go. The change with the mark. This one with the mark on the bottle, and that one on the bottle, which is the same. You can see little dot in there. It has to be in between. So over here I'm ready to start to prepare everything else. Put it back. This cover. This I gotta remove it, and this can get locked. This needs to be locked like that. When you put it on, it's gonna be locked. So gotta remove that, put the new one on it, and everything else is gonna be from the top. All right, so I got the cover back, all the balls, water pumps on. I got to get those hoses back in place, and this is the last thing you guys gonna put the tensioner. And I believe this goes like this. Yeah, that goes like this. When I push into that thing, it's gonna pop. All right, with the tensioner in position, let me show you. Right there, 2 ball, side 10. So the next thing you gotta do is pop this part. You gotta push it and it's gonna come back. That's the way. There is no other way. That's the only way. Usually, most of the time, the change it'll pop it along. So we are ready to go on this one. I just need to finish everything else. Put the hose clang and everything in there. Make sure everything works here. And that's it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put a new seal. This one looks new. Pretty much done. That's the way to put the timing change on those cars. So there you go. All right, so I'm putting the valve cover back. So I'm gonna continue putting all those bolts, just torque everything. Really don't have to be, only about probably 14 foot-pound. That should be enough. Still don't know if it's gonna start because somebody else worked on this car and damage everything. I just taking my chance. And now that should be pretty much all the bolts except for one that I have on the back over here. It's gonna be the last one. There's that one. And I believe there's nothing here. Everything else is gonna be plugs, all those plugs in there. I got this one goes in here. That's ground. I gotta get the reservoir back in there. Pretty much this is all done. There's a lot of bolts to remove to do this job. If I can do it, I'm sure you guys can do it. So I got two more grounds over here, which is those two, and we'll be done. Like you guys can see, I got the bell, alternator, everything is complete. So I'll be back when I'm ready to start it. All right, it's time to get it started. See if it's gonna start. I decided to put the water on it. Just want to see if there was no leak. So let's do it. There goes nothing. All right, so if you guys can hear, the engine started right. If you guys gonna do this, make sure to take your time. I already done it a couple of times, so that's what is not problem for me. But if you guys gonna do this, you guys gotta take your time, step by step. 2010 Toyota Corolla S.